Today is Tuesday, October 20th, and you're watching The Great Lost Rewatch. Today we are talking about Tabula Rosa, and a tiny little Latin language or Latin lesson. Tabula Rosa means blank slate, and since this is a Kate-centric episode, it makes sense because on the island she gets a clean slate, a blank slate. And there's lots of like themes and character relationships and stuff being built in this episode. We see the beginnings of lots of relationships in this episode. Jack and Kate and Sawyer. I know Jack and Kate kind of bond first, but then Sawyer kind of gets in there and, you know, Kate trusts him too. She has him shoot the marshal, even though he does it poorly, and man, I felt bad for Sawyer. It's a little heartbreaking, actually. As a side note, when does Jack find out exactly what Kate did? Is it after they get off the island and he's testifying for her? Because he must know what she did then if he's at her trial, but is that the first time that he finds out? And when does everybody else find out? I mean, Sawyer seems to know later. Claire and Charlie. You see the beginning of that relationship. Charlie helps Claire pull her suitcase, or a suitcase she finds, up the beach. And it's actually kind of funny. He uses the wheelchair that we don't know yet is Locke's. Spoiler alert. We see the beginning of Walt and Locke's relationship, which is a big thing in the first season. Walt trusts Locke way more than he trusts his dad, and that's kind of a source of conflict throughout the season. Walt says that a miracle happened to Locke. Still want to know what the miracle is. I mean, we know it's that he can... I just want to see it. It should have been like a missing piece or something. I like the introduction to the Michael and son relationship. He runs in on her. We also see the beginning of Charlie and Locke. That one comes into play in the next couple episodes. The music is another theme that I wanted to talk about. Since it's a Kate flashback, we get the first use of Patsy Cline. I also miss the use of other types of mainstream music. I know we got it in the first season because they had the ability to kind of say it was Hurley listening to his Discman or whatever he had. I miss it. I love the song that they used. I believe the song is called Washed Away. I really like that song. It's very up my alley. They also used Damien Rice and some other people. I love Damien Rice. I love that they used one of his songs. I'm wondering if they dropped a plot line with the Marshal that they were going to try to show maybe in flashback, but they didn't end up going in that direction. The Marshal says, "She got to you too," to Jack. Like, he did something while he was pursuing her or something. She got to him in some way, like she manipulated him into thinking that she was in love with him, or, you know, I don't know what. And so he missed an opportunity to arrest her or something. Can Walt control the weather? Walt and Michael are hiding under a piece of wreckage while it's raining, and Michael says, "As soon as it stops raining, I'll go look for your dog." And then it stops raining. Leslie, I'll see you tomorrow when you do Walkabout. I know it's one of your favorite episodes, so I look forward to seeing what you have to say. Bye! It's making me so mad I'm gonna knock over my book, my shelf thing here. I live in the city. There's sirens.